Hi Scorpio, this is Mary with Seer. Thanks for stopping by. This is your October 1st through the 7th weekly tarot. And so we have two oracle cards and the rest is tarot. And we're going to start here with, it's coming together, only it's reversed. It's a number 8, okay? So coming together talks about a love bond, a love connection that may be unbalanced, okay? Talks about that you may feel unrequited. You may feel like either you're giving, something's being held back from you, like intimacy, or you're unable to give intimacy because of something, or it's being withheld from you. And that it's requiring a lot of energy, and so it feels like it's going to require a lot of energy, and maybe you feel like you've given all you can give, okay? So what they talk about here is that what's yours will not be withheld from you, okay? There's a lot of different messages in that, so bear with me, please. So also that if you feel like I'm giving and I'm not seeing a return and I don't know what to do, it's because it's not coming from your heart space. It's coming from a place of lack. And it's coming from, it's the longing and the thinking about it is not really love. That's more of like control, okay? So this card is a reminder to come back to your heart space. So, and embrace, do you love this person? And the need to be right must be dropped. The need to control must be dropped. It needs to be dropped. Because, well, it just doesn't work. It just creates tension. And if we came from a place saying, can we fix this? I still love you. Something like that. I mean, we all do that. We're kind of trained to do that, but we're trying to retrain ourselves here. We really are, you know. So we can just drop all the blaming and all of that. Anyway, I don't know your situation in particular, so you may have a good reason for this. Obviously, most people do. You know, it's what is good for you. You must always do that, of course. So this Scorpio, this could be you. This could be you that's going through this, or a partner, or it could resonate all or in part, because it is a general reading, okay? All right, so the next card is, it's Guardian Angel. And that light is blinding me, and you are not alone, okay? So this white feather talks about that your ancestors and the angels are with you, and they want you to know that you're not alone. So if you feel like you're in a place in your life where you really feel alone, you're not, and all you have to do is ask for help. And I mean, they're always there helping you and cheering you on. And remember that that is hard. Okay, sorry. It's kind of hard to hear them. It's hard to feel them when we're not in a place of abundance. So appreciating what we have, even when we feel sad, will help us get back to the place of gratitude, and then we can feel the support of the angels and ancestors and the our higher self, the universe, in the positive frame and energy. I know things will work out. Things always work out for me. Not, why is this happening? You know, it has such a different vibration. Okay? Okay. And I know it's hard to flip that. I get that. I have to do that myself. Okay, so the first card we have here, but we're going to start the way they came out, is the King of Wands. The King of Wands talks about, well, the King of Wands is, this can represent energy or can represent somebody in particular. So it could be a fire sign. King of Wands is somebody that's, well, adventurous, inspiring, and not afraid to step out, not afraid to lead, you know, not afraid at all. May have his own business. I mean, inspirer, leader, full of passion. And then we have the devil. So the devil is about the temptation. Where a lot of us are getting the devil this week. There's a lot of temptation out there. Well, I think that, you know, we're going into Libra season. And Libra, even though it's about balance, Venus also rules Libra. So, and Venus is about, you know, relationships. But it's also about sex. It is what it is, you know. So, there's just, you know, the devil. And it, well, also obsession. It's about the pleasures, right? Venus is about pleasure and love. Pleasure. Loving pleasure. So, let's just keep going, okay? And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So, this is a slow-moving energy towards... It's really slow-moving, okay? And maybe you're trying to make progress with something. You're trying to move forward with something. Because I do have the Chariot. And it looks like you are moving in a direction that you want to be in. Maybe it is towards this King of Wands. Or this could be you really passionate about something. Passionate about something. Okay? But it seems like you're moving slowly. Well... And that may be it. And maybe this devil is about shortcuts. You know, isn't there a shortcut for me to get there? But the Knight of Pentacles, it's slow and steady. And when we build things slow and steady, relationships, businesses, education, families, they have a better foundation, okay? So, not sure what you're building or going towards, but this card kind of looked like it might have been love. But having an open heart and believing anything is possible. Again, I don't know the details, so it doesn't feel, you know, real negative as far as this side. Yeah, just look like temptation, you know. Happens every day, especially this week, obviously. Okay, so now moving on, the Chariot. So there is forward movement. You do have the movement. So if you're worried whether you're moving forward, yes, you are. Okay. Okay. And then we have the Sun. The Sun is, well, it's kind of the promise of abundance. Kind of the promise of achievement, abundance, achievement, happiness. Success. Beautiful. And then we have the Three of Cups reversed. So this is about overindulgence. So I'm a little bit concerned about that with the devil here. Okay? Addiction. Overindulgence. I'm not sure if you recently quit drinking or... Yeah. Or some kind of substance. Or some kind of behavior, and maybe it's pulling you this week. So remember what it was like when you went down that road. And if you can think about two paths, one falling off the wagon or giving into temptation, and one not giving into temptation, what do those paths look like? Okay? And if there's a celebration coming up, you can plan for it so you don't fall into any of your traps, you know, things that we set for each other. We set for ourselves. I mean, when we want to give ourselves the out of maybe not being so strong. So we can always plan. If I go to a party and I get tempted that I need to do this, you know, and there's things that we need to plan in our life if we want to avoid certain situations, you know? And that's just easy. So if we don't plan, then we know what's going to happen, especially if this has been something that we actively had to stop doing. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. All right. So then, we're on the angels and ancestors side, the guardian angel side, okay? So, I don't know if this already happened yet. Maybe for some people it did, but I'm need to ask you if you got a sign at that time from a white feather or something that said, "Whoop, what are you doing?" Kind of feels like you might have. So I'd love to hear about that. Nice. And that, ooh, I get goosebumps. Ooh, that's really cool. Okay, so next we have the light is so bright, I'm having trouble seeing the cards. I consider the light bulb. Okay, so here is the Four of Pentacles reversed. So this is about the guardian angel. You were not alone. So the Four of Pentacles reversed is, well, maybe it's a couple of things. So here it's guarded. Guarding your money and your foundation. Here, maybe you're kind of tired of being so guarded. Your heart guarded, your everything, to try to hang on to what you have. Now it makes sense if you overcame the devil, or if you're worried about temptation and you're trying to rebuild, or you're trying to build, and things are tight, you know, and you have to stay on the straight and narrow. I get that. But it's kind of been tiring. Maybe it's depleting you, along with whatever is going on with the relationship, you know. Kind of draining, maybe. But then I have this card. It's a Six of Pentacles, and it's about reciprocity. So I think that there is even though you feel like you would like to give more, or, you know, have, this is to me is saying, I don't want it to be so tight, but I want balance, okay? That's what it's saying. And this is good, though, Scorpio. This is good. This is all good. Really good, actually. Really good. A lot of thought going on, a lot of forward movement, forward thinking. It's beautiful. Very good, okay? And then here's the strength. And so, yes, I do have the strength to move forward. I do have the strength to stand in my integrity and face whatever I need to face. I do have strength to tame my own beast, right? My own beast. And now the lion represents fire again. So this could be your own fire that you're trying to bring forward and embody that, or it could be, you know, a fire sign too. Depends. But out the gate, it was about a relationship. Could be a relationship with yourself sometimes. You know how sometimes that works, so I don't know why I'm supposed to say that for you, but okay. Taming the beast, right? Strength, beautiful. And the strength is an 8 also, so you have those 2 8s, so they're both. The one about what's yours is going to be yours and come from your heart, and the strength card are both 8s, okay? So they kind of connect. Okay, so this is the Knight of Wands, and this is reversed. So the Nine of Wands reversed. Well, it's about maybe considering not fighting other people's battles. And not only that, to pick and choose your battles and understand which ones are worthy of your time and energy. Okay, and whether it's worth fighting those feelings of lack. Maybe going straight to, I know I got this. I have strength. I have reciprocity. I'm moving forward. I've got forward movement. I'm going to have success. I can see my success down the road. You can see your success down the road. Don't let that devil, the negativity, the old patterns, take away your happiness. Been down that road. You know how it looks. And it's scary, yes, it is scary. You have that unknown, because maybe this is further than you thought you would ever get. A lot of unknown, but it's beautiful and it's exciting. And that's what the King of Wands is about. moving into the unknown with excitement and strength and creativity and saying, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know I can handle it. Gosh, look where we've been. Look at what we've gotten past. But knowing which things to choose and which things to battle is it's just being a smart person. Being smart and planning your life, planning your future, planning your path, planning your business, planning relationships, you know? Okay. So then we have the Eight of Wands. So here is about forward movement. It could be communication between you and the King of Wands, you and your higher self, you and your passionate side. And then, and then I have a Queen of Cups that's reversed. So maybe, and because Scorpio, your cups, right? Water sign. This could be you when you're feeling unbalanced, you know? Or it could be because the Queen of Cups, when she's reversed, well, she's not, she's kind of bitter, you know? It's just not the same person, you know? It's withholding and jealous and vindictive. So if you find yourself thinking, or if there's old ways that, things that triggered you in situations, we all have behavior that we're not proud of. But this side of fighting other people's battles or the wrong ones will put you here. Also decide, this may not be you though, I'm saying again, okay? This may be somebody you're dealing with, but it might be this way, feeling this way, because something's not coming from the heart space, okay? It's coming from the place of lack. Well, you never listened to me. I've told you this before. I'm ashamed of how many times I said that in the last 5 years. And make a commitment I'm not going to. And then I make mistakes that I can't take back. And so it's tough. Because things trigger our pain. So forward thinking, I've never been this aware before either in my life. So I'm at a good place too. And we get to grow. We get to be better. You know? So this is really a good place, Scorpio. It's really amazing. So I'm going to do 3 cards. I'm going to do the Amante cards for you. It's really great. Some major lessons here. Forward movement. Abundance. Beautiful. Self-empowerment too, you know? Okay, so I care for the earth. Let's see. You can see this. I care for the earth. So we have we have the snake. We have 2 women that are pregnant, and they're of the earth. Okay. And so caring for the earth is caring for all creatures on the earth. Okay, let's do the next card. I am humble. Being thankful for what we have. Remembering that, the thing about being humble is then we don't let our ego take over during good times or whenever, when we're arguing or when we're being triggered, okay? So I care for the earth as caring for all people, all things, even when things don't work out the way we think they should, okay? Not to forget that part. And the light is so bright I can't see it. I honor animals with reverence. So this is earth and animals and humility. I would like to know what this is about. Your challenge, it has something to do with, I don't know, being a vet, taking care of animals and the earth. Maybe this is a passion and something you want to go after. Maybe you have a new idea about something. If you are thinking about going in that direction, this definitely is your confirmation that it is the good, it does appear to be a good match. And maybe the animals and working with the earth and animals keeps you in a place of humility and happiness, which is beautiful. That's beautiful. So, my thoughts are with you. Thank you for allowing me to be here with you. Also, take care.